Hi, welcome to Aftershock Hour. I'm your host, Dave, excited today.
We really doing that? Come on.
We're reviewing NXT TakeOver Philadelphia and the Royal Rumble.
Two weeks too late. No, in our defense, we did originally.
Also, this is Owen the Birdman fans. I'm sorry, This is his channel. I wanted to do a really stupid intro.
In our defense, we did review NXT.
We did.
We did review the Royal Rumble, but we can't. We don't. It's not on my computer, so I can't upload it. So.
Yeah, and John filmed it on his laptop, and for some reason he couldn't fucking post it because fuck Apple. By the way, he's not the only one that has fucking tech issues, Apple, you piece of shit. My phone dies at 42 fucking %! Dickhead!
No, 43.
Fix your shit. The fact that you scam people that have to buy their newest product. Fuck off.
Crystal, I can't even use Google Hangout properly.
I will throw this dollar at you like you were a hooker, Apple. You want to be treated like a hooker? Fuck yeah.
Anyhow, so we're going to review NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yes.
Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And then, all the wrestling shows that took place, the week after. I still haven't seen, the past couple of weeks because school's a bitch this semester, so.
So, fuck it. We're probably not going to be able to review New Japan except for, monthly pay-per-views or whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's going to be hard to fucking manage.
So I can't even manage the WWE product right now.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, here we go. TakeOver Philadelphia.
We had
a 5-star match on there, and everything else was okay.
I thought everything.
Other than the what was it? The match before. Yeah, the street fight was good. So it was probably their weakest takeover yet. But it wasn't terrible. It was still better than Rumble. And everyone's like, whoa, what?
No, I think Rumble was better.
Well, no, here's why I say it, because at the end of the day, you had to really, really fucking lower your standards for Rumble to even say it was better. That's what it really comes down to. Because everyone thought Roman was winning the Rumble. When Shinsuke won, it was a nice surprise, and it's great and all, but it still doesn't save the whole show, because need we forget the fucking 2 jobber tag matches practically that fucking happened on the show. The kickoff was shit, and you had, again, a fucking handicap match for a title, and a rushed 3-way monster match.
I like the 3-way.
It was good. That was probably the only other regular match that was good on that show. Everything else was kind of just shit or eh. So, TakeOver is
definitely TakeOver first. We'll do a full in-depth review now. Not that we did a full review now.
So there you go.
So you had Charlie Caruso, Samoa Joe, and Sam Roberts on the panel.
That is the randomest fucking panel.
Well, in the defense, Samoa Joe obviously was hurt, so they probably wanted him to do something. So he did a very good job on the panel, too. Very good job.
Well, no, yeah, Samoa Joe's a very well-spoken individual.
Yeah.
People kind of.
They did. I was gonna say. I know the year-end awards all happened
Why are we reviewing the year-end awards again? By the way, I'm just saying.
No, because this time we know who won. We didn't really know who won.
Oh, okay.
Velveteen Dream and Aleister Black won Feud of the Year, which I would really argue against.
Yeah.
I think Aleister Black won Breakout and Male Wrestler of the Year, which I will not argue against that.
Yeah.
Asuka obviously won Overall Competitor and Female Wrestler of the Year. That was a gift. Right?
That was a fucking gift.
There was another award. Forget who won Tag Team of the Year. I don't even think they said. I think they forgot an award. They forgot Tag Team of the Year. They forgot.
Let's fucking go on WWE.com. Fuck this. Can we move on?
There's one more, I think. Match of the Year went to John versus Beta NXT.
As it absolutely should have.
Yeah. Think about. I keep thinking about this too. Tyler Bates only 19 years old, and he already
at that time, yeah.
And he already has a match of the year contender of all of wrestling.
Yeah.
In 2017, anyways.
Yeah.
That's
so there you go.
And then Zelina Vega even invaded the piano, and pretty much talked about how they were going to destroy us by the CNOs, which didn't happen. But they won, but they didn't destroy them also.
Well, there you go. Great. All right, can we move on from the pre-show? God damn it.
NXT.
Every time with the pre-show.
At least the NXT pre-shows are easier to get through than the main roster pre-shows. Even though
Yeah, but it's still a fucking pre-show.
Yeah.
I don't expect, like, I'm going to be doing a pre-show for Immortal. I don't expect a lot of people to watch that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's just my theory. You know what I mean? But we're still doing it because we want to make it look good. So.
Then you have the real show itself. Norman Allen and Percy Watson only did commentary because neither of them again was sick, which is very unfortunate that he's sick.
Is he?
Yeah, he was sick.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what else is he Nigel? Is he bad?
Yeah, he did 205 live commentary.
So who was it? Who was it?
Just Percy and Morrow, so.
I mean, doesn't Morrow can carry?
But Percy did pretty well though, so.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have to fucking compete and jockey for position with fucking Nigel. This Nigel just trumps him at everything.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. So.
First match was, Bobby Finch and Kyle O'Reilly defending the NXT Tag Team titles against AOP. Good tag match.
It was alright. It wasn't the best, but it's what you would expect out of an AOP tag match. So it wasn't terrible. So good. It was good.
AOP destroyed him in the beginning, and then Fish and O'Reilly, they even like throw Fish and O'Reilly into the steps, and then they do like their combo sidewalk step stomp, but Akam hurts his knee coming down, so they use that into the match where Fish and O'Reilly targeted the injured leg, and then Razor got the hot tag, and AOP go for the, not the last chapter, but the Super Collider, and I forget which one it was, but one of the Fish or O'Reilly pushed Akam into him and rolls up Akam for the win, and because of the bad leg, it tied it to the finish, so I did like the finish of the match. I thought the match was good, 3 stars.
Good job, guys.
Then you had Velveteen Dream versus Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno just needs to stop wrestling like an ant or something because it's just getting sifted.
It's fucking stop.
Yeah, it's just getting
fucking stop.
This isn't trolling this time. This is just getting sad now. Him coming out like that. So.
Nigga, I've said this once. I'll say it again. I'll say it 100 times more if I have to. Get fucking shorts.
Yeah.
Or pants. One of the two. God. I don't want to see your flab.
I know.
When you're fucking trying to do a fucking rolling elbow or goddamn the cyclone kick's the worst because you see all that meat jiggling.
Yeah.
Stop. Wear goddamn pants. Wear the shorts you used to wear when you were Chris fucking Hero back in the IWA days. Christ, you were fat then. You're fat now.
But
I'm so sick of this shit.
Earlier in the show, Velveteen Dream had talked about how he was going to knock out Cassius.
And not to mention that too, the match was just not that good.
It was just flat.
Yeah, it was just.
It was going well, and then like I don't know what happened. Like there was.
It's called Cassius Ohno's fat and gassed the fuck out. Like fucking fucking quarter of the way through the goddamn match.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Get yourself in shape. Get yourself in ring shape. I don't care if you're fat, but fucking pace yourself and get yourself in ring shape. You fucking pleb. Oh my God.
Velveteen Dream went to pick him up for his Death Valley drive.
I am taking this.
Wait, I think I bit that. Oh, I did that one. And like he couldn't get him up because Cassius Ohno was like, oh. But
I mean, I know it's coming from me, but then again, I'm not in the ring trying to show up my.
It also didn't help that he took a chicken and right after he just called someone the fatness.
Yeah, but I'm at the same time. I'm not in the ring. I'm not there performing in front of thousands of people. And if I was, I'd be wearing close to what I am, probably minus all this jean jacket shit, and probably with like a sleeveless shirt. Which is not the sleeveless shirt part down, but the problem is what's missing underneath. This dude looks like he's about to dive in, and he's the fat guy that's about to do a cannonball pool party.
But we can't forget like the best spot of the match. Velveteen Dream had talked about how he was going to knock out Cassius Ohno in, did he say less than 30 seconds or 30 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
And he sort of did, but Velveteen Dream didn't go for the cover because I think he thought he was in a boxing match for a couple of seconds. And I thought that was great. That was awesome. And he had like a mouth guard in his mouth too. Oh, he even got a special entrance too. He had the guy out there, like the male stripper or whatever.
What?
Like the male stripper. I don't think it was a male stripper, but like the wind bearer out there, and the woman out there. So.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean.
The woman put the mouth guard in.
Hey, say what you want, but the guy makes the fucking gimmick work.
Yeah.
I dread when he goes to the main roster, though. They're gonna fucking ruin that character. Unless Triple H takes charge, then it might be selfish.
But yeah, Velveteen Dream wins with the purple Rainmaker. The purple Rainmaker, not like any other color. It's purple because he's purple. What month is transgender month? That's because that must be because then they have to call it the transgender Rainmaker.
Oh, fuck's sake! Oh Jesus! Dude, you're so lucky you don't get like 1,000 views on this, and you get so many pissed off people. Like the dislike ratio.
And then for this match, I think I gave it like 2.5 stars or something because
it's just not that good. It's average.
I think Velveteen Dream made the match more than anything. So
he really did. He carried the match.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, well, Cosby Solo is a variant. No, he fucking sucks. And he doesn't know how to fucking get in ring shape. God damn. Like, Kevin Owens can get in ring shape and have the body type he has.
At least he wears the right type of attire, so you don't see him out there.
No. It's so bad.
And you had the NXT Women's Championship match, Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. I actually thought this match was really good.
It was really well structured.
Yeah.
I think so. I'll say the match is structured and it was good and it was fine. And thank God Ember retained. I'll be honest.
You can see that this NXT Women's division has not become its ass has gone up in the main roster though. It's really struggled, I think.
Absolutely. They need to just do Kari Sane versus Ember Moon because those are like the two best females in there. Right?
I think that's the next match they're gonna do. I know they're having like a match.
I mean, they could push Dakota Kai, who's also fantastic in the ring, but they never do that. Made her a fucking jobber to, what's her face?
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler, and fuck Shayna Baszler. I'm sorry. I'm honestly on the Chris wagon with this one. Like, I get the business appeal of it, but God fucking damn it, dude. Fuck Shayna Baszler, fuck Ronda Rousey, and fuck the whole 4 horsewomen of MMA concept. I just don't care. Shayna Baszler was never that good in the octagon to begin with, and she rides the coattails of her fucking friend's fame. The only thing I liked about her was her Mae Young Classic theme song because
a match with Candice LeRae on
her personality in ring is much to be desired.
In the beginning of the match, Ember Moon pretty much gets
or not to be desired.
Pretty much gets out wrestled by Shayna Baszler, and then Ember Moon she does the same. Shayna Baszler does the same thing she did to Dakota Kai, when she takes Ember Moon's hand and stomps right on the mat with it. And then Shayna Baszler targets the hand, the arm throughout the rest of the match, and then Ember Moon finally hit the Eclipse, but because of the injury, she can't make the cover, which I did like that she sold the injury.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Shayna Baszler kicked out, I think she just got to her feet because Ember Moon never really made the cover. Then Shayna Baszler got into a cross arm breaker, but Ember Moon was in this mood, not the mood.
She was in the mood for some.
Yes.
In the middle of the ring.
She was in the mood for.
TV14 guys, here we are. Let's be that extra. Ember Moon and Shayna.
She was in this.
Gross.
She was in this mood for a long ass time, and then Ember Moon finally is able.
You said mood again.
Oh, I did. Apparently, she's in the mood to be in a cross arm breaker. So.
She loves that arm being right now.
And then Ember Moon.
Shayna Baszler's man bulge.
Keeps trying to get out of it, tries to get to the rope, and then she catches a roll up onto Shayna Baszler. This surprises Shayna Baszler. I think they did this finish because they didn't want to have Ember Moon lose the title way too.
And they wanted to keep Shayna looking strong. It was a well-structured match, all things considered.
Then afterwards, Shayna Baszler chokes on Ember Moon with the Corkia clutch, and obviously, I think.
God, they're continuing this.
Yep. But I give the match
as soon as that bell rang, I like, dude, honestly, as soon as that bell rang, I skipped over to the next match. I was sick of seeing Shayna.
The match was 3 1/4 though.
3 1/4, yeah. Match structure-wise, definitely.
And then we had
welcome Baron Corbin to the female division, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna say it right now. She's gonna amount to nothing.
Then you have
if she amounts to, oh wait, no, I can't say that because every fucking woman gets a fucking championship.
Then you had a really good. I think the last 2 matches really made the show. You had a really good match. It was Aleister Black versus Adam Cole in the street fight.
That's fucking brutal.
So at first Aleister Black is playing mind games with Adam Cole, as he should, because Aleister Black is awesome. And
Aster Black?
Yeah.
Who's Aster Black?
I don't know. And then Adam Cole tries to grab a chair and tries to hit Aleister Black, but Aleister Black takes it away from him, and then he sits on the chair to really play mind games with him. And then they both keep fighting. They both grab kendo stick.
Kendo stick?
Yeah, they only have
they
one.
They both grab one kendo stick. And then they play tug of war with it, like they did with Roman Reigns and fucking Brock Lesnar. The finals ever.
They both grab.
I don't want the crunch. No, I want the crunch.
They both grab kendo sticks, and Aleister Black just drops his kendo stick. He doesn't think he needs the kendo stick, which I love that element of the matchup. Shows that he was a badass, but it ended up not hurting him in the end because when he went to do his springboard Cabana, Aleister Black, not Aleister Black, he didn't hit himself.
Aleister Black hit himself with his own moonsault.
No, Adam Cole hit him right in the ribs with the kendo stick, and then Adam Cole, starts targeting the injured ribs of Aleister Black, and then throughout the match they kept setting up a couple of tables, to which I actually thought Adam Cole was going to go through the table because normally the guy in the wrestling match that sets up the table usually goes through the table, but it was actually Aleister Black that went through the table, which I guess he kind of set up the table because he set up the second table, so I guess it's still hurt him more than anything else. And Aleister Black is about to win the matchup, but then Fish and O'Reilly went out. They hit their clothesline leg sweep combo on the floor, and then they had this crate set up at the announcer's table, which I thought was strange when I saw the match. Like, why is there a crate just by the announcer's table? Like, is this going to be used for the match? Well, it was.
Yeah.
So Fish and O'Reilly, I think, tried to double suplex Aleister Black off the crate through the table, but then all 3 members of Sanity went out, which I like that they played a factor into this matchup. Oh, I also like to how when Fish and O'Reilly came out, they were all taped up from a match with AOP settling the injuries, but that usually doesn't happen. And then Killian Dane hits a huge dive, taking out pretty much everybody but Adam Cole. And then Aleister Black hits a double knees off the crate through the announcer's table. I think put him in the win at the Black Mass for the win. And obviously Aleister Black wins. I don't think this made Adam Cole look weak at all by losing because, one, I think they want Black to go for the belt next, and it makes sense for him to win this match. And I mean, Adam Cole still looked really strong in the match, destroyed him halfway through it. So, and plus, somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. So, it's not. There's no ways around it. So,
yes.
And Adam Cole, I guess you could say, it does have an outfit.
I gave it a 4-star. I feel like I should have rated it a little higher, but then again, I just rated it 4-star. Then we get to the 5-star match.
Think about it. We got 2 5-star matches in the span, and only not even a month.
Yeah. The fact that, again, it's just unbelievable how good this match was. This really made this really silenced the critics on this dude.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, he looks like a main winner in this.
Oh yeah.
And so does Gargano, because Gargano had his own share of critics too. And
I think you were one of them.
I was definitely one of them for this match, and
they had this is the best NXT match I think that's taken place ever.
Yeah, no, seriously, they spared no expense to make this look good, and I'll say it, the right guy went over. There was really no wrong guy when you produce a 5-star match. But
a lot of people, I think, are a little upset that Tommaso Ciampa didn't come out and cost them the match. Instead, they had him come out and hit him Gargano in the clutch after he had already lost. They said, But I don't
I
think
like that though, that he has a 5-star match, comes out on the losers.
almost looked like a credible champion by winning clean too.
Yes.
Obviously, you had the Candice LeRae involvement where she came out and chased Selena Vega.
That was
great.
great.
The double knees right into the steel post.
Yeah.
I can't break this match down move to move. Just watch this match for yourself.
Just watch it. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. This is definitely my favorite match. I think this.
It's been like.
So what do you like better, Omega, Jericho, or this? I like this match a lot.
This match by far trumps it.
Yeah,
it does.
Even though Jericho Omega it's still a 5-star match, this match just has something a little bit more than Jericho Omega.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it could have something to do with they're both fucking young, hungry, up and comers, one in the fucking.
You didn't know who's gonna win. And this match was unpredictable. You didn't really know who's gonna win this match because you knew Omega was going over. Chris Jericho had.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's what really did it.
Because if Jericho had gone over, the match wouldn't have been 5 stars. So.
Yeah, so fucking good job.
Yeah.
Fair play to all my son Gargano. That was a great.
I think about it. This is the first time since 2011 that
there's
a 5-star.
Gets a 5-star rating.
From Meltzer.
From Meltzer. Yeah.
I think from anyone too.
Yeah, fucking hell.
But with a WWE match.
I mean, other than me, but then I retract. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so New Day vs. Uso, still 5 stars or no?
I don't know. Not the hell in a cell. You make the argument for their battleground though. Battleground encounter, the first encounter I think they had in 2017, but not that one. So. Fucking hell. Anyway, that was NXT Takeover. Good job, guys.
I thought this was a great show. I'll give it an 8.5 because based on the last 2 matches, and I like the NXT. The only match that really didn't deliver well that match was Velveteen versus Cassius Ohno. Other things that happened on the show, just technically there was dog matches. You had Lacey Evans lose to Nikki Cross. I thought that match was too solid. It was just
yeah. I'm sad. I want to see Lacey Evans get worse.
I mean, Lacey Evans tried to show what she could do, but Nikki Cross she does not fit this gimmick at all. So, TM61 return against the Ely brothers.
The Ely brothers.
That was that name?
No, that's their name. It's just funny to me that the Ely brothers made the card. Oh my god, dude.
The Ely brothers made the card over Riddick Moss and Tito Savatelli.
Oh my god, how?
I know TM611, but I don't even remember how. So.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I was just laughing too much about the Ely brothers being on the card. One match that was real good, that was in the dog match though, was the United Kingdom Championship #1 contenders match between Tyler Bate and Rogers won. That match was really good. That match actually.
I'm not laughing because it was probably a really good match. I don't doubt it, but oh my god, they have no UK talent. What would they have to put more Americans in this division?
But I will say this though, Swan and Bate should have been on the show over Velveteen and.
Oh no, yeah.
Nothing against Velveteen, but that match just.
Dude, no, seriously needs to stop being on takeovers. Unless he's in like the match he was in with like the 8-person tag.
Yeah.
Don't have him in the show.
He didn't even do anything.
Sorry,
yeah.
Just fucking.
Bate versus Bate.
He's fucking terrible. Okay, he's just terrible. Get him out. He's past due. He's expired goods. Make him a trainer or something. But like, on the card, nah.
The only other thing I'll say is.
You know what the funny thing is too? It's like he's on with conditioning and off with conditioning because he had a really good match with Roderick, or was it Roderick Strong?
Gargano.
It was Gargano. It was a really, really good match. And he produces this fucking crap fest with Velveteen.
Yeah, without crap fest.
It was average fest.
Yeah. Bate versus Strong. And Strong won, so he's facing Pete Dunne this week for the UK title. That match should be really good. I wanted Bate to win. I wanted Bate to win because I wanted to see another Pete Dunne Tyler Bate class.
I just don't understand why guys like Roger Strong and Johnny Gargano are going for the UK title. absolutely no sense.
Oh, Pete Dunne did a promo on Takeover on the panel too, where he called out Brock Lesnar, which was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But that's not that match. If that match happens, that won't be Pete Dunne.
Lesnar's winning the UK title.
That'd be awesome. Can you imagine? No one would get that belt off Lesnar.
No.
If Pete Dunne loses, no one else would get.
Well, actually, no. KSI. KSI just boxes him to death. If he makes it a boxing match, he'll be able to win and get the UK title.
So yeah, the show after
back home.
The show after Takeover was pretty good. So that was like the dog matches. So Takeover overall was a great. Just without the dog matches, it was a great show. So then you had the Royal Rumble. You had the kickoff. I think the panel was like Peter Rosenberg, Jerry the Kid Lawler, and Renee Young. And then later on, they did like Alundra Blaze and JBL, and JBL roasted Alundra Blaze. That was awesome. I know JBL roasted Alundra Blaze because she.
Wait, JBL is on the fucking kickoff?
Yeah.
Oh, how the fucking mighty have fallen, you dick. Anyway.
It was awesome to see JBL roast Alundra Blaze. That was awesome. Kickoff matches.
What did you even say?
I think she couldn't pick a Royal Rumble winner, so it was like, pick a winner, we're running out of time here. And then she was trying to talk about JBL and Wonder Blaze could be the next Mixed Match Challenge champion, and he was like, that's not even a division! Because it really isn't a division, it's...
Not a division. It's not a fucking division.
It was awesome, though.
It's not, I would have done the same thing, honestly. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, you're for once taking JBL's side on that one.
Yes, I am. That's that dude. You went full retard on that. Never go full retard.
Once you go full retard, you can't come back.
once you go annoying, you never go back.
Then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss did promos on the panel talking about the.
Hey Alexa, once you go annoying, never go back.
Don't say that to Alexa. Say it to like Dana Brooke, Alicia Fox.
Dana Brooke. Oh God, that factory disaster.
Say it to like Nikki Cross.
We're not doing that.
Say it to Shayna Baszler.
No.
Move on.
Move the fuck on.
Kickoff matches and Ric Flair did a promo on the pre-show too.
You don't have to go over the fucking shit. Kick off.
Kalisto and Grand Metalik and Lindsay Dorado defeated Gentleman Jack Gallagher, Drew Gulak, and TJP when Selena Del Sol hit. Wait, what? Selena Del Sol hit Kalisto. It just shows you how much I care about that match. 2 stars.
I don't even give that. It's 1.
I like the spot where they did the triple moonsault. What was hilarious was John making fun of Grand Metalik's weight, calling him fat. That was awesome. Lindsay Dorado coming out in like a 205 Live t-shirt like he didn't give a shit. That was awesome.
Again, who won in this division? I mean, now you can.
Yeah, but not
back then.
Just to clearly just vote on. Revival defeated Anderson and Gallows. I have both the Revival on Bailey after that, so we'll wait and see.
I don't think that's even like remotely the case.
Bobby Roode had a U.S. Open challenge and it was accepted by Mojo Wally. Roode won. Who cares? Move on. What a great U.S. champion! He's gonna be the great. He wants to be the greatest.
Yeah, no, he is. He made a valid.
The kickoff.
Yes.
How many? I think that's the first ever main event of a U.S. title match. Okay. We're just gonna split.
Your mouth full of food. He goes split.
Then we're gonna. Oh, wait, then the main show you had Vic Joseph and Byron Saxon commentated on the cruiserweight matches. The one cruiserweight match, I should say.
Who gives a shit? Can we just move on? I don't even care.
Cole, Booker T, and Graves.
Oh, thank God, Booker's off.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord, Booker's off.
And Phillips, Graves, and
Oh yeah, and by the way, stop working fucking people with shit fucking angles, you retards.
I didn't want to really hear about the.
Booker T claimed that he was going to beat his ass, and I said, if this is true, then he should get fired, but if he's not fired by now, then this will work. And lo and behold, it's a fucking work.
Wade was in on it too, right?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Guys, stop fucking being stupid and trying to do this. Oh, no, we're just gonna prove it. No, because if it was fucking real, Booker, you'd be on your ass, fired, and on the unemployment line doing your fucking radio show complaining. That did not happen. Thus, you still work with the company. Thus, we're not stupid and we know it was a fucking work. Still doesn't change the fact you sucked on commentary. Move on.
Yeah.
Oh, you worked us. No, you didn't. You retard. I mean, you probably worked the average fucking wrestling fan that has about the IQ of a can of Coke.
When I saw like his quote, like he would beat his ass, I'm like, nah, this is fake. This doesn't even sound like the Booker T would even say.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna beat you. Yeah, okay.
Then
I'm gonna do something.
Then you had the first match. It was the 2-on-1 handicap match for the WWE title. AJ Styles defended against Kevin Owens.
I still think this is stupid, and I'll still stand by that it's fucking stupid.
I like the match.
It was alright. It was honestly, it had nothing to do with AJ. It was a 2 3/4 star match for me.
I give it a 3.
Solely because of the fact that AJ Styles and they're all these guys are great. What really hindered this fucking match is the fact that it was a handicap for the fucking world title. I'm sorry. I don't care what the fucking storyline is. You never make a handicap match the world championship match. Period. Not to mention, by the way, it was at the beginning of the show. It wasn't even in the mid section of the fucking show. You had to make this the beginning of the fucking show because, again, you book yourselves in fucking corners instead of trying to think outside the box. And when you do think outside the box, you come up with shit like this. Holy crap.
Styles won when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn Styles had like Zayn like act like he was gonna hit him up on the ropes.
Yeah.
And then Zayn went for the tag and Owens just missed the tag, but the referees thought that he made the tag, and somehow he got thumbed. They missed how he got thumbed. And then Owens hit a super kick. Styles hit a roll up on Owens, and the referee thought Owens was the legal man.
He won the belt, whatever.
Controversy
over match.
I actually like the finish because it fits Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's gimmick over Shane McMahon, talking about how he always has a vendetta against them. And then they go backstage and say, "Did you see what just happened?"
And then they say,
Chase
yeah.
says, "Yeah."
God, but this just, I'm so sick to death of seeing shit on TV.
Then you had, I wanted to say one more thing about the Rude match. I was thinking about it watching it.
Oh yeah, so much by the way for that Daniel Bryan heel turn, huh?
I just wanted to say, I find it kind of funny that a year ago around that time, Rude had the best match of like the Royal Rumble weekend. And then this year, you had the worst match of the Royal Rumble weekend. Because I know you hated Velveteen Dream versus Ono, but Rude and Mojo were like a shit match, so. So I just kind of find it funny what happened a year later. Then you had the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match.
This pissed me off.
You want to break down the match? Usos versus...
Alright, I'll break down the fucking falls, and we don't even need to go through anything else, because I forget the match because I'm still enraged. Fucking the first fall comes when the Usos have to fucking hit a double super kick on either Shelton or Gable, I forget who. Gable. And they pin him, and that's the end of that.
I like to be
this is after they were dominating the Usos for a while. And
I like the first fall.
They were dominating them even more so in the match, and then all of a sudden,
well, you forget what they even hit like the finish up.
Shelton hits fucking pay dirt and pins him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or no, not Shelton, idiot. I wish he had pay dirt to fucking even it up.
What happened was
no, Usos basically. I think
Benjamin and Gable like laid out one of the Usos on the floor with the tag team combo pin.
Yeah, and then I think they hit a roll up or something and one.
Yeah. because Gable went to go off the ropes and Benjamin tagged him in, and then one of the other Russo pinned Shelton Benjamin.
Which, by the way, yeah, really cool to make the fucking veteran look like a geek, by the way.
And then
what are you thinking? What the hell are you thinking?
This is like the
first off, this is like right along to being the best match of the night too. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like, it was getting to that point. They were kicking out of like each other's tag finishers and singles finishers and everything. And next thing you know, they lose to a double super kick for the first of all. That's fine. And then Shelton, the veteran, loses to a roll.
You're missing one thing. Right when the heels are getting their heat in the second fall.
Yeah. They get their heat back, and then they get rolled up, and then the match all of a sudden just abruptly ends. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah. So this brought down the match to 3 1/4 stars.
I wouldn't even rate it that high. Dude, honestly, I'd rate this a 2 and 2.5. It was an average. It was a fucking average match. It would have been great, but then you just abruptly ended it. And that pissed me off. Fuck you. That's like the one, by the way, the one match I was also, the only thing I was invested in on this whole show, for the record. Because I was almost convinced Roman was going to fucking lose. Or, I'm sorry, not lose, but win. Win the Rumble. And I was going to be done watching WWE completely. I was very, very close to this point, okay?
That was the next match.
That was the next match. I knew it was going to be the next match. The one match that I was invested in on this whole card, you're just like, yeah, fuck you. Piss off.
Piss off the wall? Even though you can't do that?
Nah.
Okay. But that
they don't even deserve that.
Okay, then you had the men's Rumble match. You got those two.
So as far as what I said about the Rumble still stands, that TakeOver was a much better show. But as far as the Rumbles matches themselves, these have been the best 2 Rumbles matches that have happened in years.
And it may be sexist. It may be sexist.
Probably since like 2007.
It may be sexist, but I like the men's Rumble match.
I'm sorry, I agree.
It's not that I thought the women still put on a great match, but the men just was very.
Yeah. I mean, they had a lot of surprises, and it's not that I didn't appreciate. Like they're calling it was the women's match the best Rumble.
No.
I'm so done with this PR fucking bullshit. Stop shoving it down your throats that you're promoting women when there are organizations and sports and other companies that have been doing this way longer than you.
You should probably break down the Rumble because you have to wait soon. So.
Well, let's break down the Rumble.
Okay. So you had the first 2 entrants. It was SmackDown's Rusev and Raw's Finn Balor.
Rusev got huge explanation.
In English came out and performed Rusev Day. And Balor and Rusev, I thought, had a nice exchange because I don't think they've ever had a match before because Balor got injured right before they could really do that. And then, number 2 was Raw's Rhino. You got to get, since it was in Philadelphia, he got a decent ovation, but no one else really
I thought, dude, honestly, I thought when I was watching the show, like, I was marking out just for, like, a second, and then it stopped because I realized, oh, wait, he's part of the main roster.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
I thought it was a surprise entry. Like, that's how rare he is on TV. Like, because he's like your resident, like, jobber veteran.
Number 4 was SmackDown's Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin comes out, he immediately eliminates Rhino, so Rhino only lasted 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And then
Easy dub.
Finn Balor immediately right afterwards eliminates Baron Corbin, who only lasted a minute and 6 seconds.
And then Corbin just annihilates everybody.
Yeah. But he didn't eliminate anyone. He pulled him underneath the rope. He hit ended days to Rusev on the floor, and a choke slam into a back leg going to Finn Balor. Then the next guy that comes in is Heath Slater, but Corbin just levels him
to the right.
And then now when I was watching this, I'm like, why are they just having everyone laid out? This was so Waz Elias could come out and perform his concert. And before he does, a running joke they keep doing throughout the Rumble was everyone just kept wailing on Heath Slater. That was awesome. Elias jacks Heath Slater with a right. And then number 7, we thought was going to be John Cena because Elias was out there. but it was the NXT champion Andrade Cien almost had a great Royal Rumble weekend. He had a
Oh my god.
5-star match, and he
What
had
a
a
fucking ovation.
he lasted.
He got a massive ovation.
He lasted 29 minutes and 24 seconds at the Rumble. He had a great 24 hours. He silenced his critics this weekend too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot.
We were two of them.
Yeah. I'll say this too, I wanted to mention his special entrance that he did too at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia when he came out with the mariachi.
Yeah, the mask, yeah.
But all of us, I think he also jacked Heath Slater. Yeah, he did. He definitely did because that was the running joke. And then number 8 was Bray Wyatt. He throws Slater into the barricade.
No one cares. Fuck Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. Number 9 was SmackDown's Big E. He tries to fuel up Heath Slater by feeding him pancakes from his wrestling attire.
That's fucking gross.
Number 10 was supposed to be SmackDown's Ty Dillinger. However, backstage, Dillinger he gets assaulted by Owen and Zayn, and Zayn takes his place.
This pisses me off.
I did like that they did this, but obviously.
No, now knowing the reason why they're keeping him off TV, it just pisses me the fuck off. Like,
I think he laid out Heath Slater too.
What do they make him heel on the house shows too? Don't they?
Yeah, they do.
That's fuck off, guys. Seriously.
So what was weird about this?
I guarantee you, they still chant that, even though he's a heel.
Yeah, because they do. But you get thrown out of the building for chanting 10 guys. Can't chant that. See ya, bye.
Yeah, no, that I would not be surprised if that legitimately happened.
Number 11 was Monday Night Raw's Sheamus. What was weird about this was because this was the first time they did like a Rumble where they had like a bunch of other matches left on the show, and Sheamus still had to come out and wrestle later. So I think they had to utilize the ball and Rollins and Jordan didn't wrestle the match because he was injured, but they had to utilize them. They had to get out really quickly because they still had to come out, even though Rollins lasted a long time. So Sheamus throws Heath Slater into the ring. And Slater immediately eliminates Sheamus, and Sheamus lasted 0.20 seconds, which isn't true but when we looked at this originally, it just said 2 seconds. So this is obviously flawed. So because he didn't break Santino's record. So and then Slater.
They wanted to make it look like he did.
Yeah, and then Slater gets hit with a Sister Abigail and eliminated. What we wanted to happen was Heath Slater.
You can't eliminate somebody in 0.2 seconds. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
You cannot eliminate somebody.
They even tried to say that Slater lasted 0.33 seconds, but you can't hit someone with a Sister Abigail then get eliminated in 0.33 seconds. The Sister Abigail is like a move you have to do.
They're trying to say that because he entered the ring. No, once your entrance music plays and your number comes up, you should be automatically in the Rumble.
Well, yeah,
Nunzio did it too, and they clocked him in by the time his entry number came up.
Number 12 was SmackDown's Xavier Woods. Number 13 was Raw, the Power Blues. Number 14 was SmackDown's Shinsuke Nakamura. I think he eliminated Sami Zayn with King Sasha.
Kinshasa, not Kinshasa.
Whatever. Number 15 was Cesaro.
Or Kinshasa, you call it.
Number 16 was SmackDown's Kofi Kingston, which they hyped up because all 3 members of the New Day won this match. And every entrant, Joey the Kid Lawler, who was doing commentary, kept changing his prediction about who he thought was going to win, which was funny. Number 17 was SmackDown's Jinder Mahal. And Jinder Mahal eliminated. When I say what happens to Mahal, he eliminated Big E and Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
And then they do Kofi's Rumble spot. When I say Kofi's Rumble spot.
Yeah, I'll do it. So.
Because you love what happens to Jinder Mahal here.
Yeah. So basically, he tries to eliminate Kofi. Well, then. I think, what is it, Big E and Xavier catch him.
Yeah.
And then they save his feet from going on the thing. And then they put a plate of pancakes to put one foot on. And then they hold him by his feet.
Yeah.
And then they pogo stick him into the fucking Rumble, which was fucking great.
Not his best Rumble spot, though.
No, absolutely not. His best Rumble spot, I think, was the one where, what was it?
He did the chair.
Yeah, he did the fucking pogo stick chair.
Yeah. And then what happens to Mahal right after this?
Oh, boy.
You know,
Trouble in Paradise, see a pie. Fuck you.
your push is over.
And he's back to Jobberville. By the way, I was about to say gender. You already dug your grave. You can't just put him back in Jobber territory.
That makes it WWE Championship look bad.
You now have to have him contend at least for the US title. This is gonna look so bad if he goes back to be the fucking jobber on there, man.
Number 18 was Seth Rollins. He eliminated Cesaro really cool, where he did like a monkey flip to Cesaro over the ropes. I thought that was really cool. Number 19 was Woken Matt Hardy, and this was cool.
Yes.
Don't do that for 10 hours. Don't be doing that for 10 hours. Someone had to watch that for 10 hours, you know? 10 hours.
King Ross.
You had to watch it for
Why
10.
do this?
It was his punishment.
Why do this?
It was really cool to see Woken Matt and Bray Wyatt work together. They worked together to eliminate Rusev. That was really cool.
At this point, you have to both take the water.
And then Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt eliminate each other. Number 20 was free agent John Cena. And what's so funny about free agent?
I wasn't expecting it. That's what he is. Free agent John Cena. Fuck Raw and fuck SmackDown and Raw.
We should have done it the John Cena way.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this again. You're gonna say it the 12 way. How do you say, John? You know what I'm talking about. The 12. Number 20 was free agent
John Cena.
I like how everyone like immediately worked together and beat the crap out of him. That was awesome.
Yay.
And then Cena eliminates Elias, which made sense because of what Elias did on the 25th anniversary of Raw.
Instead of walk with Elias, is walking while eliminated.
Yeah. And then number 21 was free agent, the Hurricane.
Oh, I get it now because it says free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back, guys.
And then he tried to choke slam Cena, but Cena's not having that, so Cena eliminates him. And then he does his pose on the way out, which was cool. And then number 22 was SmackDown's Aiden English. Number 23 was NXT's Adam Cole. And Adam Cole comes out, and he's all taped up from the street fight with Aleister Black. Number 24 was SmackDown's Randy Orton. And he hits an RKO on Almas and eliminates him, which I was fine with Orton eliminating him, but whatever. Number 25 was Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil, come on. Number 26 was the I couldn't help it. I think he missed Apollo Crews' elimination.
Potential at 41 years old, Titus O'Neil.
Cruz was eliminated by Cesaro. I completely forgot to mention that.
Titus.
And then number 26 was The Miz.
Yay.
Number 27 was free agent Rey Mysterio. He looked like he was in He was in great shape.
Wow, dude. Unbelievable shape. He looked better than he has in fucking since like 2002.
Yeah.
When he first debuted, he looks even better than now. It's unbelievable.
Number 28 was Roman Reigns. He got booed right when he came out. And Rey Mysterio eliminated Adam Cole, which I actually like that they did that because I don't think anybody got pissed that Rey Mysterio did it because everyone was a mouth for Rey Mysterio. The last two entrants were very disappointing. Number 29 was Goldust. Not that it was disappointing, but it was just really, that's what you went for the last two. And the last one was very disappointing. SmackDown's Dolph Ziggler. He came in.
He's not a free agent. He walked out on SmackDown.
Yeah.
How is he just automatically welcome back?
But he came out, and everybody, the crowd didn't give a shit about him at all. Dolph Ziggler.
Is he a babyface now?
I don't know.
What's the deal?
Dolph Ziggler even comes out, And he messed up all his spots. He messed up landing the AA, he messed up the super kick, he messed everything up. I'm glad he was eliminated right away. He was terrible in this match.
He's now putting talent over.
Yeah. He was eliminated right away by Finn Balor. He only lasted 2 minutes and 1 second. So much for that whole storyline they just had. Well, but I'm not really that mad that they fucked this up with Dolph Ziggler, obviously. Then
I don't know. It's just like if you're gonna do that, then just not have a fucking guy show up at all.
Well,
I think they were trying to do it so that that way he wouldn't sign another contract. But it's like, what's the fucking point?
he always signs. He always
It's
signs.
like no. It's like what's the point of signing a new contract? You don't need him.
No, you don't.
You don't even do anything with the guy anyway, so let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do. If he wants to be a comedy guy, let him be a comedy guy. If he wants to go to New Japan, let him go there. Just fuck off. We're trying to keep this guy under contract.
Then you had the last, 6 guys. It was this was a cool moment. It was Rey Mysterio, John Cena, and Randy Orton on one side of the ring versus Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and Shinsuke Nakamura on the other side. It was like the old generation going up against the new generation.
Ruthless Aggression versus the reality era.
Even because I can't really say Roman Reigns for the new generation, I guess. So, but Reigns went after Cena, which made sense since they're both faces of their generation. Orton went after Balor, and Nakamura went after Rey Mysterio. Well, it might have been reversed. Orton went after Nakamura, and Balor went after Rey Mysterio.
No, it was the other way around. I don't know why it was. Actually, Rey Mysterio went after Reigns, which made no sense to me.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, in the beginning, because it was like, wouldn't you make Balor and Mysterio go at it, and have Shinsuke and Orton go at it, and then have Cena and Reigns go at it? Because you kind of set it up, and then you guys just like fucking did a 180 and went for the other guy. Like, and the funny thing is too, like Mysterio was facing Balor, and fucking Cena was facing Reigns, but then everybody just swapped everyone.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio was eliminated by Finn Balor. Randy Orton was eliminated by Roman Reigns. So the final four: Balor, Reigns, Cena, and Nakamura. I actually like the final four. I thought that was a good choice. And what was cool about this was Cena and Reigns were kind of like heels in this situation because they kept working together to take out Balor and Nakamura, who were the baby faces.
Yeah.
So I did like that the WWE embraced that we would chant for Balor and Nakamura and Reigns and Cena because they booked them like they were heels in this situation.
Yeah.
And then
Cena screaming.
Yeah.
Guys, now!
And then every time Cena and Reigns went at it, everybody chanted, "You both suck." But when Balor and Nakamura went at it, everybody was on their feet, "This is awesome, fight forever." And they wanted Reigns and Cena to never fight, or just never go through. And then John Cena eliminated Finn Balor. To which this point, I was like, Nakamura, you're screwed. But then he hits a King Sasha and eliminates Cena. So then it's down to Nakamura versus Reigns. They go at it for a bit. Roman Reigns hits a spear on Nakamura, probably the worst spear I've seen in my life when he goes to the King Sasha. And we thought at this point Nakamura was done. I don't know if this was exactly the finish, but Reigns went to pick him up, and Nakamura eliminated Roman Reigns. And Shinsuke Nakamura won the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble match. And to which I was happy because, yes, WWE finally gave the fans what they wanted. They finally gave Shinsuke Nakamura the Royal Rumble victory.
And they have the Styles and fucking Nakamura match coming up.
At least this is what we think. I mean, it's pretty. Because he called out AJ Styles.
Pretty cut and dry, unless they just give the fucking belt to Ziggler for some stupid reason.
They do Ziggler versus Nakamura again. That match went so well the first time.
Oh, it wasn't a bad match.
Unless you really trust that. It should be Styles versus Nakamura.
Nah, man, it's the greatest match ever. Ziggler, Dolph Ziggler, the heartbreak jobber versus the artist formerly known as. Because at that point there ain't gonna be art created to that ring.
No, I got a better one.
It's gonna be a botch fest.
No, I got a better one. Bailey Corbin, Nakamura. Let's outdo a shit match we had at Battleground. Baron Corbin, WWE champion, defending against
I dealt with a racist one day at a gas station. He was like, I thought the Rumble was stupid. I'm like, why? I was like, 2 Asians winning the thing? I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
He was just like blunt and clear cut with it. It's like 2 Asians win the Rumble.
No, but then,
It was stupid. They have no charisma, no personality, and Nakamura and Asuka both suck on the mic. Like, they don't have to be good on the mic to have charisma and personality. You just, like, your leading headline is your racist. Now, like,
yeah.
You're 2 Asians win the thing. Now I'm just convinced you're racist.
that match is Baron Corbin.
Now you guys understand why I quit podcasting on the show.
Yeah. No, it will be the best part too. The whole build-up is let's do the worst match ever. Let's outdo Battleground and have the worst match
and then that's having like the best match ever.
And then they're like, well, I guess we had the best match ever, so. And
objective fail. UAV ready for deployment.
So
just kidding, you can't even get a good 9 kill streak, Corbin. Over.
So the Royal Rumble, I would say the men's Royal Rumble match gets 4 3/4 stars. That was really good. But it doesn't seem that way from when we do the live reactions because we thought Owen when he was winning, like, oh. But
yeah.
I bet if you went back and watched it, it's a really good Rumble. It's got you really on your feet. It scares you thinking Roman Reigns is going to win the match. It scares you.
No, it didn't scare me. My wrestling. It was like my wrestling flicker was finally going on, and then like when she was getting lit, it like all of a sudden a flame just erupted.
It was like, whoa.
But, okay, funny story on this. So, I thought that Shinsuke wasn't going to win. When he actually did win, I barked out so hard that I gave myself the biggest fucking migraine, and I needed to have a towel placed on my head, and not that I don't even like do this, but I like had to have like pot blown in my face. Like just to get rid of the fucking thing. And by the way, I don't smoke, and I don't think I even got high from it. But it was like, I guess it's like a technique that people use.
Good thing you went with the couch would have been broken.
Oh yeah, because it was fucking bad. It was bad. Like it was I'm not even joking. Like it was like pounding. So I had to watch some of the matches back because I missed some of them because I slept through the tag match.
The pad, you have 2 little matches in one night. I hope they don't do this ever again.
Yes, don't give me migraines. Anyway.
Alright, next match was a Raw Tag Team Championship match. Raw Tag Team Champion Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus The Bar. Jason Jordan goes head first into the turnbuckle and he's acts like he just has a concussion, was shot in the head. Never going to be. Maybe he had a migraine too. Maybe he had to. It was bad for him. So Rollins got beat down the whole match. He tried to make a comeback, and then Jordan tagged himself in, tagged himself back out.
I have my phone.
Because he's just way too hurt to do anything. And then
just pass it over.
And then Seth Rollins loses with the double team counter cross, and the Bar win the Raw Tag Team Championships. I actually like this match. I love the Jason Jordan character. They should just keep doing this. Make him the biggest geek ever. Like, it's awesome.
I'm sorry.
I don't even think he should ever have like a full turn too. Just make him out there.
I'm just not into it. It's just like, I get it. It's a good character. Cool.
He gets the right type of reaction, and it's like
he does, but it's like I'm still under the fucking belief that if you were gonna team him up in a tag team, even if it was to show off his new character or whatever, make him a geek and shit. Dude, you guys had a fucking tag team. You had American Alpha. You guys had a fucking tag team that went toe-to-toe with the Revival, one of the best tag team matches in IC's history. And you decide to fucking split them.
That's still bad.
And team up Jason Jordan with Seth Rollins, and then team up Chad Gable with Shelton Benjamin. It's like they never fucking split, but you have them in different teams.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
They even
I don't even care. Like, that's why I don't care. Like, people say, like, oh, you're too hard. The gimmick's great. It's genius. Yeah. Fucking, that's all good and fucking sunshine and rainbows. Guess what? I don't there. You know why? Because you already lost my interest when you split the team up.
Actually, I forgot.
You could have done it with both guys too. You could have made them both geese, and it would have gotten way over. But you decided to split a fucking tag team. For what? For what? I don't know, but I'll never fucking get it.
I forgot to mention one thing. They did a segment on the kickoff with Jordan and Gable with their new outfit and stuff. And they kind of like dissed each other, talking about how they haven't really mounted them much yet after they split as a team. Except Jordan was a champion, Gable wasn't a champion. Then you had the.
They both look bad. In retrospect, they both in a way got dropped. It's just fucking sad to me because it's like, yeah, it's a good character, but what good is a fucking character when he doesn't even get a fucking win? Yeah, he won the tag team titles and he fucking lost them right after. Yeah, due to injury, and you still made him look like shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it is to this point, I could not care less about the Jason Jordan character. Do the fuck away with it. Do away with this Benjamin and make the fucking American Alpha trio for all I give a shit. Just fucking get him back with Gable, please.
This match gets 2.5 stars.
It was average. It was
basically because they had to follow the Rumble and McFarlane was booked out.
Yeah, next.
Universal title match. Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar versus Kane.
This was 3.5. It was a fun
really good
match.
Really good big man match. Braun Strowman hits a stiff knee right on the Brock Lesnar. Lesnar gets pissed, so then he stiff punches Braun Strowman. I thought that was great. Kane puts Strowman through a table with a shitty way.
By the way, if anybody thinks that was fucking work, it was obviously a planned goddamn spot. I'm so sick to death of seeing people saying this was a plan, that this was not planned. Brock Lesnar punching him. Yes, it fucking was, you morons. Look back at the fucking footage. The guy fucking knees him and he says, slow the fuck down, know your role.
He definitely stiff punched him though.
He stiff punched him, but Lesnar stiff punches everybody.
Yeah.
No shit. He stiff punches every motherfucker known to man that he's ever in a match with. He stiff punches almost every single person. You're gonna tell me that, because Strowman kneed him and hit him with a stiff knee, that he got all offended and punched him for realsies.
I don't think so.
This was fucking worked. Stop trying to make it more than it is, you retards.
Lesnar F5 Strowman through the wall announced.
And here, by the way, here come the social justice warriors we do. You don't know Ripley, clearly. He didn't need him so he could fucking eat my ass, alright?
What?
Fucking eat my ass. If you don't like it, like, you want me to hear your opinion, fucking eat my ass first. Go ahead. That's about as much as that opinion.
Then you won't have an ass. Anyhow.
Oh well. Just can't fucking, there's this thing called surgery. Eat the fucking hairiest part of my ass too. Not even just any parts, the hairiest.
We're gonna move on because I don't want to think about that. Lesnar put Strowman through the announce table, and then Strowman hit a power slam on Kane. Lesnar clotheslined him out of the ring, hit an F5 on Kane on a chair. 1, 3.5.
Great.
Now we get the women's Royal Rumble match.
This is good.
I'm going to break down the women's Royal Rumble match.
So women's Royal Rumble.
Here's all the entrances, here's everything.
Here we go. Sasha Banks from Raw. Number 1.
That was something cool.
That was the thing. Becky Lynch was number 2.
I did like that they started the match because, at least from what the WWE tells you, they were the ones that started the women's revolution when they were all brought up to the main roster. So yeah. And you also had Charlotte.
No. Now it's not that anymore because it was Trish who actually, and even though they went back to fucking Boris, like.
Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss were watching the match too, and Stephanie McMahon was on guest commentary. Maria Menounos was the special guest win announcer. Continue.
Alright, I'm gonna say this now. The Riot Squad. They're fucking graphic. on the Titantron is garbage.
They're garbage.
Holy fucking shit. I could have done so much better. And I work with Power Director. This looked like it was drawn up by a fucking third grader in fucking or a third grader in fucking elementary school. And you just, this is your premier female faction. Get real, dude. Get real. Good, guys. Good job, by the way. Good job, fucking carrying this faction with that graphical on.
What else would third graders be if they're not in elementary school?
Oh well. Mandy Rose comes out to the Page theme song. WWE, fuck you. Lita at number 5.
That was a cool surprise.
Although she fucked up a lot of fucking spots. I'm just gonna say it.
I think she's obviously older still.
Yeah. Hall of Fame. Yeah, she's in the Hall of Fame, I guess.
Yeah, she was.
But, yeah.
She eliminated Mandy Rose, but the first ever women's Royal Rumble elimination.
Yep.
Wasn't Sarah Logan?
No, it was Mandy Rose. Kari Sane.
She took Alicia Fox's place.
Oh well, and I was fine with this, honestly. Yeah. Thank God Kari Sane was in the room.
Wasn't a fan of her getting eliminated by Dana Brooke.
I was not either. Holy shit. Tamina.
Thank God she's hurt.
At number 7. Oh, what? She's hurt now?
Yeah, she has the surgery.
Again?
Yeah.
Fucking time to go bye-bye.
See you later.
Fucking Dana Brooke. I'll just say, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I don't even care if this is out of order. I'm just going to start from the beginning, and I'll say who they got eliminated by. Sasha Banks lasted the longest, got eliminated by Brie Nikki Bella. Number 2 was Becky Lynch, got eliminated by Ruby Riott. Sarah Logan was number 3, got eliminated by Molly Holly. Mandy Rose gets eliminated by Lita at number 4. 5 was Lita, got eliminated by Becky Lynch, surprisingly. Kari Sane, yeah. Kari Sane at number 6, got eliminated by Dana fucking Brooke. Again, WWE, fuck you. Tamina at number 7, got eliminated by Lita as well. Which is, thank God. 8, Dana Brooke, got eliminated by Tori Wilson. That I was very much a fan of. Fuck you,
yeah.
Dana Brooke. Run those numbers by me, Owen. How many people give a shit about Dana Brooke?
As many people as there is in this cup. Unless you see somebody in there. You see people in there?
6 ice cubes.
I said as many people.
6 people give a shit about Dana Brooke?
I said as many.
I think you miscalculated.
No, as many people that.
You're fired.
As many people that are in this cup. Not ice cube. People.
Oh, people.
You see the people in there?
Nope. Alright, but anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, Tori Wilson, speaking of which, came out at number 9, was eliminated by Sonya Deville. I was sad. Tori Wilson was like my crush back in like fucking,
doesn't look like she's aged a day either.
6. Yeah, except you can tell she got fucking massive breast protection surgery.
Yeah.
Sonya Deville at number 10. Oh god, comes out with Paige team. Again, WWE, fuck you. Eliminated by Michelle McCool. Liv Morgan.
Oh yeah, that terrible white squad. Was she eliminated by?
Liv Morgan was eliminated by Michelle McCool as well. Molly Holly was also eliminated by Michelle McCool at number 12.
Molly Holly
13 was Lana, and she was also eliminated by Michelle McCool.
Molly Holly,
but not before Lana could get one big ass fucking big slap in.
On Sonya Deville, I think.
Yes.
Molly Holly fucked up the Molly go down onto Sasha Banks. I thought Sasha would have broken her neck or something.
Yeah.
It was sad.
Yeah. But hey, Molly Holly still was more athletic than like.
That was actually a surprise too. No one expected.
Yeah. Lana got eliminated by Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool, speaking of which, at number 14, was eliminated by Natalia.
Michelle McCool got the most elimination by
Ruby Riott at number 15. Thank God she was eliminated by Nia Jax. Can we please get rid of Ruby Riott? She sucks. I can't tell which is more the better performer in the female division. Fucking Shayna Baszler or Ruby Riott.
Maybe Ruby Riott.
Vicky Guerrero was eliminated by Becky Lynch, Michelle McCool, Ruby Riott, and Sasha Banks.
Can we talk about the Vicky Guerrero spot where she came out and like said excuse me?
Yeah, and the crowd was going nuts for it too.
Yeah.
And the cheers got louder and louder and louder every time she said it. Which I'm gonna lose. No, she was getting cheered initially, and then like she was cheered even louder.
Yeah.
And then they started booing.
Yeah.
Because because they knew what was coming and she was going to get like immediately eliminated. That was kind of touching. I like that because like all her career as manager, she gets booed for that. So that was kind of cool. Number 17, Carmella.
She was taken out by Vicky Guerrero.
No,
She came in the match.
Oh yeah, she was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
That was fucking funny. She was.
Hit her with the.
I love how she has the Heath Slater spot, but yet she's the women's Money in the Bank.
Contract. There's a contract.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So much for Money in the Bank being fucking useful, huh? Even if she, honestly, it's gotten she's been buried so bad that even if she wins the fucking women's title, it's the Money in the Bank pay-per-view of last year was pointless.
Yeah.
It was fucking pointless. Like she looks like a fucking jabroni, okay? Like and no one's gonna buy her as champion. So overall, it was fucking pointless. All right, yeah.
And then Natalia came out and like tried to get in the win, tried to take out Carmella, but Carmella fought her off.
Yeah. So Natalia got in there. Or no, Carmella got eliminated by Nikki Bella.
Continuing that feud.
Yes, are they continuing?
No.
Is Nikki Bella even back? No, actually. Why is she a free agent?
Because she has been on TV in a while. I guess.
Why is she a free? Yeah, but why? It's not like she can't wrestle. It's not like she's injured.
Maybe she's busy. She's busy. Gold digger John Cena. I didn't take a chance for Michelle McCool, by the way. Nikki.
Anyway, yeah.
John
So
Cena
Carmella got eliminated by Nikki Bella. Natalia came out at number 18, got eliminated by Trish Stratus. 19, Kelly.
Kelly never took off that her robe or whatever.
And she's still as bad as she was when she left. Got eliminated by Nia Jax.
Number 19, her coming out at number 19 with Willis, and she was 19 when she entered.
Naomi came out at number 20, got eliminated by Nia Jax, but not until she had her own Kofi Rumble spot, when she fucked up because she wasn't nearly as athletic as Kofi, apparently. And then that one got cold feet, so she did her own chair spot.
Maria Menounos was on her phone and wasn't paying attention to when she was supposed to get off.
Yeah. Jacqueline at number 21. Also got eliminated by Nia Jax. So Nia Jax eliminated Kelly, Naomi, and Jacqueline. Just for those keeping track. Nia Jax got eliminated by Asuka, Bayley, Brie Bella, Natalia, Nikki Bella, and Trish Stratus. Everyone was like, I hope Nia Jax wins. What the fuck did I say was going to happen? Fucking happened. Yeah. The big girl that they were hyping up that no one could throw over the top rope, everybody's going to throw over the top rope. It happens in every fucking rumble. The big guy gets fucking thrown over. Oh yeah. Ember Moon, NXT, yay.
She came out and had a nice altercation with Asuka, had the eclipse on her. She was shouting.
Eliminated by Asuka.
She was selling
enough. She still can't beat this chick, by the way.
She was selling the shoulder injury from Shayna Baszler too. Think about how much this would have meant to have Ember Moon have beaten Asuka for the NXT Women's title. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not reviewing Raw after this because this is like too fucking long.
Okay.
Fuck Raw. I mean, basically, here's all you need to know about Raw.
At least
Strowman killed Kane.
Yeah.
Jonathan Coachman's the commentator, and John Cena advanced to the champion.
And Alliance.
And Alliance did. That's it. There you go. That's all you need to know.
And Miz retained his IC title against Roman Reigns.
Yes, again. Anyway. So yeah. Ember Moon got eliminated by Asuka.
Oh,
Beth Phoenix.
Also on Raw.
Beth Phoenix, Hall of Famer, got eliminated by Natalia.
I like that moment. That was cool.
What were you saying?
Asuka and Sasha Banks had a tremendous match on Raw.
Oh, that was fucking, yeah, I forgot about that.
And that kick that Sasha got hit with by Asuka. Which would have died for the
And
Wolves.
I really love how they're selling like that a possible heel turn too.
Yeah, but anyhow, let's continue.
Cool. Beth Phoenix, yeah, she got eliminated by Natalia. Interesting twist. Natalia and Beth Phoenix, obviously, people will remember the co-H, even though they never should have been treated as such. They were actually tag team partners
Yes.
at a period of time, and Natalia turned on her even though they hugged in the middle of the ring. It's kind of funny. Asuka, who would go on to win, at number 25. Mickie James. Oh boy. At number 26, she was going face to face with Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus ended up eliminating Mickie James.
That was
I found it funny. I found it funny that Mickie James did that.
No, it was Trish.
Or whatever it was. No, it was both of them.
I always saw
It was
Trish.
both of them. It was both of them. I remember. Nikki Bella at number 27. And she had the Cena spot where she got beat down by everybody.
They knew who to get.
And then Brie Mode came out, Brie Bella.
Daniel Bryan chants all over the place.
Oh, God.
I wonder if they were pissed too because we got at the beginning, but Daniel Bryan couldn't be in the mix.
Probably. Maybe that's why they're not showing up. They're pissed that they're not letting Daniel Bryan back in. Bailey, number 29. Got eliminated by Sasha Banks. And Trish Stratus also got eliminated by Sasha Banks. And there you go. That's pretty much everything.
They did like a 3-on-1 on Asuka with Sasha and the Bella Twins, which was weird.
Yeah.
And then the Bellas eliminated Sasha Banks, and then it was down to the Bellas and Asuka, and Asuka
Yes.
eliminated both.
But not before Sasha hit the Kinshasa.
She didn't
Said Kinshasa. That's shit. Or Sasha.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a joke.
And then Asuka wins the Rumble. Before she can pick the champion she wants to face, we hear My Generation music going on.
Ronda Rousey.
Debuts. And she points at the WrestleMania sign. She goes to shake Asuka's hand. Asuka's not having it.
Hey, that's a WrestleMania sign.
Yeah.
And it's true. It was kind of cool because I didn't expect it, and then I
felt like it kind of took the shine off Asuka a little bit. Though, but
fuck this. We already know what this is leading to. I was hoping they would, she would properly train, but of course she isn't because why the fuck would she be? So it's going to be leading to a mixed tag. It's probably going to be Triple H and Stephanie McMahon
versus either Braun and Wanda.
God, I hope it's not Braun. I hope Braun's in there.
Kurt and Wanda, or if they can get him, which is very unlikely, The Rock and Wanda Rousey. Wanda
Rousey, yeah! Fucking up left and right! Alright! Ronda Rousey. There you go.
Alright, highlights on SmackDown. The main highlight was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were fighting because Daniel Bryan put them in a #1 contenders match against each other, which I thought was kind of cool. Nakamura and Styles teamed up and they kind of did like a little tease with Nakamura versus Styles. I don't really think there was anything else really notable on SmackDown other than that. Next match challenge, I definitely would recommend because I love watching Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman working together to take out Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch.
That was a weird thing that's going on there.
Those four
you're never going to convince me to watch mixed tag match.
Those poor kids, because they were supporting UNICEF, and my live reaction the whole time, I'm like, yeah, the UNICEF kids got screwed because Sami Zayn had to go up against Braun Strowman. Like, yeah.
The UNICEF kids?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't think that's a thing.
Can you guys, explain what the fuck that means? Because I don't even understand. Maybe I'm just uneducated on that part.
205 Live was pretty important that couple weeks ago.
Finally. Finally, it has a purpose. Finally, we're actually booking it the way it should be booked. Lindsay Dorado and Kalisto having great matches. Tyler Bate TJP had a great match. Well, there was another match. Hideo Itami and Roger Strong had a great match. That was also a great match.
I've only seen 2 of that, which is and we have a new 205 Live GM. It's
Drake Maverick, otherwise known as Rockstar Spud. Yeah. By the way, they do have the rights to, but they're not using it because they want to make it look like he's like an authority figure. So Drake Maverick.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll use Rockstar
Everyone's
Spud.
like, they should just call him Rockstar Spud.
Yeah. I think they
Stop.
Yeah, maybe they'll use
God damn, he's the general manager. Stop complaining.
it. Plus, he'll probably use it once he stops wrestling.
If he ever stops wrestling, and even if he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
I like him in this role. I like the fact that
because when he was in TNA, this was his best role when he was the chief of staff. So.
So make him the GM. I'm totally okay with this.
And then there's something else though. Oh, so the tournament's gonna conclude at WrestleMania. I don't know who's gonna be in the finals.
I know who's gonna be in the finals. Let's be real.
Cedric and
Gulak. Maybe it won't be Cedric and Gulak, or maybe it will be Cedric and TJP. But I think it will be more than likely Cedric and Gulak.
Yeah.
That is to say, if Gulak's even in this tournament, I don't even know if he is.
I don't know either.
We'll have to double check on that. But all I know is
there was something else.
Well, who's advanced so far? So it's been TJP.
Well, I don't know. So
TJP, Cedric Alexander. I believe. Don't quote me because I haven't actually watched it.
I don't know.
I know it's Cedric, TJP, Hideo, and Kalisto.
And then,
but I highly recommend out of all the matches to watch Dorado and Kalisto.
Yeah,
it's actually a really, really good match. And they actually had a star-making performance because by this point, both luchadors were like fucking irrelevant up until this match. So.
And then another thing to note is Raw has a new setup now.
Raw does.
And SmackDown kind of does.
Well, yeah, Raw looks like fucking KFC sponsorship.
Yeah.
Looks like you're going into a KFC restaurant.
The weird thing they've been doing on WWE television is they do a lot of these like phone promos where they film off the phone. I actually don't mind them. I don't mind the phone promos, but don't do the subtitles.
Yeah.
It makes it come off very scripted. So.
Not even just that. The fact that you have the subtitles on there and like if your iPhone is that shitty of quality, then use something else.
Yeah. Then there was something else that I think we touched on everything, at least that we know of.
Oh yeah, we absolutely did.
We're doing another show Friday, so
yeah, this is to like catch up on the other weeks of shows.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, guys. That's really it.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything else going on.
Yeah.
For this episode anyway.
Sorry for the 3 week. Sorry for like the
3 week delay.
Yeah, I know.
There's probably other shows we've missed, but
obviously
we have to check.
New Japan. I don't even know.
We're not doing New Japan Weekly. We'll do New Japan Monthly though. We'll do their pay-per-views.
Maybe maybe I'll take
I want to keep up with it, but we can't keep up with two high-profile wrestling companies at once.
Yeah.
And if it were up to me, you guys know I'd be reviewing New Japan, but this is up to him, and WWE is kind of the mainstay, so there you go.
I should be caught up with New Japan like fairly soon, but like.
Yeah, but it's gonna be soon. Impossible to find time to review it.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched it. You have, I haven't.
No, I haven't seen since Wrestle Kingdom. So.
Yeah, so I'm saying. So I have seen clips of the other pay-per-view, but yeah, we'll watch the pay-per-views and review them.
Yeah. No.
But it's probably not gonna be here on the Aftershock one. It's probably gonna be a separate thing.
Yeah, no. And then ROH is probably the same thing.
Same thing with ROH, yeah. So with that being said, guys, there you go. There's the update, and we're done.
Plug your stuff on walk over there.
No, wait.
Oh, you want anything?
I do have a huge spin plug. So guys, I want to make the announcement now that I'd say in around February 25th, mark your calendars for round 2, episode 1 of the WYW Gold Rush tournament is going to be coming out. And those matches will consist of Michael X versus Chris Phoenix, Brendan Curtis versus Matt Harrington, Johnny Starr versus Brett Mention, and Azarus Smith versus James Archangel. It's a stacked lineup for that card. They're all going to be really good matches soon coming out. And I hope you guys can check it out. If you want to check out Wednesday's Wrestling, you can go on the notification below as well. Not only are we going to be posting that episode, but we're also going to be posting a lot more content. Meaning theme songs are going to be posted. promo packages are going to be posted, and we're going to have a podcast right before the episode goes live on YouTube. So do not miss any of that. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so receive anytime WRW uploads. You can also check me out on YouTube at jhubert95 and follow me on Twitter at jhubert95 and all that jazz. And that's pretty much it.
And I probably will do live reactions and reviews. Live reactions for the podcast, live reactions and reviews for the actual.
Yes. So subscribe to Owen's channel and subscribe to Owen the Talkinator
and
what is it? CM Brothers.
Yeah, CM Brothers.
And check out our gaming video because it's funny.
James.
Alright, this has been Autism Hour starring James Hibbert and Owen Finch. Goodbye!